Welcome to WealthRise. Today, our explainer unpacks a fascinating financial paradox: why some of the smartest, wealthiest retirees out there are completely skipping blind Roth conversions. We hear it all the time, right? Convert your pre-tax accounts to a Roth, avoid those future taxes. Sounds like a no-brainer. But the reality of how these conversions interact with the rest of your life, it's actually a whole lot more complex.
Okay, let's dive into a foundational philosophy right off the bat. Don't let the tax tail wag the life dog. Look, when you are mapping out your retirement, optimizing for your absolute dream lifestyle has to come before optimizing for the tax code. Because let's be real, nobody is lying on their deathbed thinking, wow, I am so glad my Roth conversion strategy flawlessly maxed out the 22% bracket. No, they care about the time they spent with their family, retiring early, or actually enjoying their health.
To guide us safely through this interlocking financial maze, here's our blueprint for today's explainer. We're going to cover the Roth conversion paradox, putting life goals over taxes, the hidden tax torpedo, the impact on Medicare and capital gains, the 2026 senior deduction trap, and finally, how to find your true sweet spot.
All right, Section 1, the Roth conversion paradox.
So the standard definition of a Roth conversion is pretty straightforward. You're moving money from a pre-tax account like a traditional IRA or a 401k straight into a Roth IRA. You pay the taxes on that cash right now, and in exchange, it grows completely tax-free for the rest of your life with zero future required minimum distributions, which we call RMDs. Now, I know this sounds like an absolute magic loophole, but blindly converting just to fill up your current tax brackets without looking at the bigger context can quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars. It's almost never just good or bad on its own, it's all about the context.
Moving right along to Section 2, life goals over taxes. Let's completely shift our perspective here. Take a look at this comparison between two vastly different retirement paths. On the left, you've got a retiree hoarding their wealth. They're living modestly on $5,000 a month and ultimately dying with an enormous $10 million left in the bank. But over on the right, this person chooses to actually spend more of their pre-tax money on an incredible retirement. We're talking $6,000 a month, buying a $120,000 dream car, and dropping $30K a year on extensive travel during their first decade of freedom. And guess what? They still leave behind a very comfortable $3 million. Choosing to spend your hard-earned money on an amazing life is often a way better goal than just hoarding a massive final balance just for the sake of it. So the crucial takeaway here is incredibly simple. A smaller pre-tax balance literally equals smaller required minimum distributions. When you intentionally live a richer life and spend more in those early retirement years, you naturally drain those pre-tax accounts. You're drastically reducing your future mandatory tax burden just by enjoying your life. You completely bypass the need to pay those massive upfront taxes for a Roth conversion. Okay, let's dive into Section 3, the hidden tax torpedo. This is where we uncover some of the darker ripples in the tax code. You see, Roth conversions don't just happen in a vacuum. They stack right on top of everything else you're doing. Let's break down how your Social Security taxation is actually calculated. Step 1, you take half of your Social Security benefits. Step 2, you add your other taxable income, and yes, that absolutely includes the income generated by any Roth conversions you do. Step 3, you run that total through the provisional income tax brackets. Because adding that conversion income directly pumps up your provisional income, it can suddenly make up to 85% of your previously safe, tax-free Social Security benefits subject to taxation. And this perfectly illustrates the notorious tax torpedo effect. You might look at your tax return and think, awesome, I'm only converting money at the low 12% rate. But when you factor in the extra Social Security taxes that your conversion just triggered, your true marginal rate could jump to a massive 30% or even higher. There's no way around it. It's a hidden cost that can completely wipe out the perceived benefit of your conversion if you aren't paying close attention. Let's move to Section 4, Medicare and capital gains. We're going to look at some highly interconnected risks here.
Now, one of the absolute biggest hidden traps is the 2-year Medicare IRA look-back period. IRA basically stands for Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. It's essentially a surcharge added to your standard Medicare premiums if your income is deemed too high. And because of this 2-year look-back, a conversion you execute during a gap year at, say, age 63 is going to show up on your record exactly when you turn 65 and enroll in Medicare. The kicker? This works on a cliff system, meaning going even one single dollar over the threshold can unexpectedly trigger thousands of dollars in premium surcharges for the entire year, the exact moment you hit age 65.
But wait,
The domino effect doesn't stop there. Long-term capital gains brackets are based on your total taxable income. So, by bumping up your taxable income with a Roth conversion, you can quietly shove your otherwise 0% capital gains straight into the 15% bracket. You are inadvertently slapping a 15% tax on investment gains that you thought were fully protected. Crazy, right?
All right, Section 5, the 2026 Senior Deduction Trap. Let's look at what happens when standard cookie-cutter advice completely fails.
Let's compare blind bracket filling with a true context-aware approach. So often, retirees are just told, hey, convert enough money to fill up the 22% tax bracket. But if a single retiree blindly fills their 22% bracket with a $50,000 conversion, it pushes their modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, up to $110,000. By doing that, they blow right past a crucial $75,000 income limit. A smart, context-aware approach, however, keeps that MAGI strictly under that $75,000 mark.
Why does that matter? Well, for those 65 and older, crossing that $75,000 income line causes you to phase out and lose a brand new $6,000 senior deduction per person. By losing that extra deduction, you are quietly driving the effective tax rate of your Roth conversion through the roof, way beyond the 22% bracket you originally modeled out. It's a massive trap.
Finally, Section 6, finding your true sweet spot. Let's pull this all together into a smart plan. So you might be wondering, when do these conversions actually make sense? Well, they're incredibly powerful when you time them perfectly around specific low-risk triggers. Things like during unusually low-income gap years, or right before you start drawing Social Security. They're great when you can stay safely below those Medicare IRA thresholds, or when you're strategically dodging massive future 35% tax brackets caused by huge projected RMDs down the line. If your situation lines up with these triggers, then conversions are an absolutely excellent way to intentionally smooth out your taxes over time.
And that brings us to the core thesis of our entire explainer. A Roth conversion is a precision tool, not an automatic goal. Just like any tool in the shed, it only works when it's used for the right job, at the right time, and in the right way. Only after you map out exactly how a conversion is going to ripple through your entire financial life, how it affects Medicare, Social Security, capital gains, and your standard deductions, only then should you finally pull the trigger. Which brings us to our final question for you to ponder today. Are you optimizing for a tax code, or are you optimizing for your dream life? Because at the end of the day, your retirement should be built around what brings you joy, meaning, and fulfillment, not just some isolated mathematical formula on a spreadsheet. Well, that wraps up our explainer for today. Until next time, stay focused on what truly matters. Like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for hanging out with us here on WealthRise.